Nip it in the bud. You look up any book you want to on the subject of child rearing, and they're all in favor of bud nipping. Well, I guess you could say this drawer could be called Nippers and Novelties, because we have all kinds of nippers and some novelties, like the old Hubley padlock cap gun with the original key, pretty cool, and this beautiful Bean novelty belt buckle with the rhinestones. Look at that, huh? I gotta wear that on stage. A buddy of mine went to the Spy Museum in DC and they were selling handcuff keys. Yeah, go figure. And of course the little keychain cuffs, little odds and ends, but this is pretty much mostly nippers. And I also have, I'm not even gonna pick it up, but here we go. Some of the really crunchy and brittle boxes. Like the Pinkertons, the detective cuffs. I mean, these were falling apart when I got them, and there's not much I can do, to help them. So these are the towers. Ugh. And then I have a couple of empty cases. Those Italian come-alongs. And I even included some things in here that obviously aren't nippers, like this. This is a sea bag lock, but the reason it's in this drawer is because of how many times I find these labeled as handcuffs at antique shops. It just boggles the mind. So that's why if you see anything in here that's not really a nipper, that's what it's here for. And a couple of really cool padlocks that I just keep up in the corner. And even I think this is the one that says Metropolitan Police. Yeah, you can buy these online for very few dollars. I do have a bean hook, and in my handcuff notebook I have the patent paper for this. Unfortunately, when I bought this at a live auction, it was missing the spring, and I just don't want to mess with it. It's still pretty cool. And I have some different versions of Hyatt come-alongs. There's some German Plajusos and stuff. This one I really dig. That's my Blakesley brass one. Look at that. I mean, it's gorgeous. And of course, you'll see the close-ups. A selection of Phillips. That's a Hyatt. You know what I'm missing? I don't have the Hyatt one with the flower motif. A selection of Iron Claws right there. The Malcolm, which is pretty cool, and bought that locally. Didn't pay that much for it either. The German ones, got a Pratt, little bit of everything. That one's really cool. The one side is a beautiful finish, and the side with all the bibs and bobs isn't. So it was obviously laying that way in a drawer for years. And this is a very old shackle that I got. Right around the time of the Lockman collection. It's beautiful. And the reason I like this is because it has an engraving on there. And I showed this in another video before. But it's got the wedge lock, the spring wedge, and it's just really neat. So I'd like to, I haven't been able to find anything on that name either. But I've been looking, and the hunt continues. So it's a little, I even have a selection of the chain come-alongs. Let me show you. And there's the chain come-alongs, the other ones from Germany. Some neat old padlocks and stuff. That's that Hubley toy. I should put that in the padlock drawer, but I just like it right there because this drawer has a little bit of everything. Some of these are busted, some are not, and the different thicknesses are represented, different makers. So yeah, that's the nipper drawer here in cabinet number 2. And coming up, we got a bunch of other things. It's cool. I'm not really going in order here because there really is no rhyme or reason to this. It was just sort of the way that stuff fit together. So anyway, so that's it for this week's Off the Cuff. I can't wait to see you again next time.
Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Nip it. Nip it. Nip it in the bud. Nip it, nip it, nip it.